I'm going to ask the question that I feel like nobody is. And maybe people are asking. I'm no longer on X/Twitter. Is Islam Makhachev ducking Ilia Topuria? He said recently, according to a report from Happy Punch, that, that he will not fight Ilia Topuria. He believes Ilia Topuria has not yet earned a title shot against him. Okay, fair enough. I don't really know if Ilia has earned that title shot. That's really up for discussion and debate. Some people agree, some people don't think he has. Besides the point, Islam Makhachev knows his time at lightweight is limited. He knows that he realistically has one fight left there max before he moves up. Five title defenses, he'll move up. Does he move up to 170? I don't know. It really depends on how Bilal's next fight goes, I feel like. Does he move up to 185? I don't know. He talks about moving up to 185 before as well. But he is going to move up. And I think Islam Makhachev wants that fifth title defense to be against Justin Gaethje. They have the same manager. I feel like that's something that Ali would push. Okay, that works, right? But if Islam Makhachev and Ilia Topuria does not happen in 2025, it's not going to happen. Particularly if Islam moves up to 185. Best fight the UFC could make. Gone. Gone like that. And that would be a shame. Skill for skill. Makhachev and Topuria are the two best in the UFC. Without a doubt in my mind. And skills pay the bills. Something that we have learned yet fully here in MMA. Something that we've learned in boxing, but not yet in MMA. Skills pay the bills. Those are the two most skilled guys. Doesn't matter that Makhachev's a little bit bigger. They walk around the same weight. Who has the most skill? It may be Ilia Topuria. It very well could be Islam Makhachev. But that's a fight that needs to happen. And I don't know if Islam Makhachev wants that fight to happen. Talks about not wanting to fight another featherweight. Who cares? His toughest fight of his career was against a featherweight, Alexander Volkanovski. That was the toughest fight of Islam's career. Ilia could do the same thing very easily. Very easily. He probably has better grappling than Volkanovski. I don't know. We haven't seen it at this championship level yet. Maybe we'll see it in his next fight if Topuria's next fight is at Makhachev. But I mean, it's just a great fight. And I don't think people realize how short of a window it has to be made. UFC does not like guys moving up to a third division. They didn't like when Conor did it. They don't really like the idea of Pereira moving up to heavyweight to UFC 313. Who can blame them? And that's fine. I get that. Do you think we want Topuria, a guy who's 5'8", move up to 170? He would have to really establish a dominant lightweight reign to move up to 170 pounds, in my opinion. You have to do that in short order and be very active. He wants to retire by age 30, he says. Do you believe him? I don't know. Conor was supposed to retire young. Conor technically did retire young. Conor's been semi-retired since he fought Floyd Mayweather. He's been fully retired since that Poirier fight. He's not coming back. Okay. Will Ilia do the same? Maybe. Depends on how much you really trust his word. If he wants to retire by 30, he's going to want to skip the line here like he's done here. He's going to want to fight Islam in 2025 as soon as possible. He said he's willing to take a number one contenders fight. That's cool of him. I don't want it to be Charles. Talked about that earlier. We'll see what happens. We'll see how things play out. But Makhachev and Topuria, I've stressed this on this channel since I started it a few months ago. That's the fight to make. That's the fight I want to see. I can't wait to see that fight. I can't. It's going to be awesome if it happens. That fight has a big if in front of it that people don't seem to realize. That's not a fight they can make down the line because there is no down the line for Islam Makhachev at lightweight. There might be no down the line for Islam Makhachev at 170. He might skip one to 185. I don't know. It really comes down to Bilal at UFC 315. I don't think people realize how important of a fight that is for the UFC, just in terms of matchmaking and clearing things up. I do think Bilal wins. So that makes me think that Makhachev will stay, because I don't think they're going to love the idea of him moving up to 185 to fight DDP. But if he did, first off, credit to him. No one's jumped 2 weight classes yet. No one's skipped an entire weight class yet. I can't see Dana being too keen on that if there's a guy he allows to do it. I think it would be Makhachev, if anyone. But that whole situation's so complicated, and only time will tell. We just need to let things play out at lightweight. And it's really weird that it's all up to a welterweight champ. What happens at lightweight? It's all up to a welterweight championship fight. We're going to find out in the coming months. And I want to know what everyone thinks of Makhachev and Topuria. I know this has been probably one of the most talked about fights, potential fights, for a few months now. Topuria has been pretty adamant in wanting to fight Makhachev. There's not a lot of lightweights who say, I want to fight Makhachev. They say, I want to fight for the title. Justin Gaethje, I want to fight for the title. Charles Oliveira, I don't care who it is. I want to fight for the title. Topuria wants Makhachev. I think he wants Makhachev as much as he wants the title, because he knows that's the man. That's the guy. And Topuria wants to beat the guy to be the guy. How many guys want that right now? How many fighters in the UFC want that pressure, that opponent, that challenge? Everyone's going to want the title. How many guys want to go through Islam Makhachev to get there? Not many. Ilia Topuria is one of those guys. Mauricio Rufy seems to be one of those guys. He's called out Makhachev. Makhachev will be long gone by the time Rufy reaches a title shot. Long gone. It could be Paddy Pimblett or Ilia Topuria by then. Maybe Charles reclaims it. I don't know. My money's still on Topuria getting it at some point in 2025 or 2026. But we'll see. We'll know all the answers in time. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments of the state of things at lightweight. Please like and subscribe to the Interim Title Show. Follow us on Instagram at Interim Title Show for the best boxing and MMA analysis in the business. Thank you as always for watching.